The Orioles get ready for Game 2, a chance to jump on this series early against the Rays, and they'll turn to one of their best in Kyle Bradish.
He has been terrific. It's almost hard to imagine that he could be better than he was last year, finishing 4th in the Cy Young Award. But coming off the IL in 5 starts, he's got a 1.75 ERA.
Slow tapper back to Bradish, and he will toss to first to complete the out.
And now it'll be Brandon Lau. This one pulled, and it's going to be off the glove of Mateo, the second baseman, deflecting into right field, and Brandon Lau has himself a base hit.
Here's Isaac Paredes.
And there's a base hit. He got it through the infield to the left of Henderson, going to third. Brandon Lau, and the Rays will have men on the corner. So something cooking early.
And the batter now is Jonathan Aranda.
And that's a called strike 3. Dotted on the inside corner with that 2-seamer. Kyle now 1 out away from getting out of it here in the first.
And you don't usually say that you like to see Randy Arozarena come up, to be honest with you, on this team. But as you see, with 2 outs and runners in scoring position, 2 for 19 on the season, it's just been an abysmal start to his season all the way around, really.
And he throws him there. Strike 3.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Bradish, helping strand runners at the corners.
On the hill, Taj Bradley having a good start to the season. 1-2 with a 3.13 record, 29 punch-outs, 6 walks.
Ground ball, second base, and Brandon Lau right there for it.
1 gone, and Adley Rutschman coming up.
Rutschman gets a base hit the other way. The Orioles' first hit of the game, and he's a 1-out base runner. 2 away, here's Mountcastle. Mountcastle to deep center. Siri is back. He's at the wall, and it's gone. A 2-run shot for Ryan Mountcastle, and Baltimore is a 2-0 lead.
Well, we talked about it yesterday. You see 400 feet, 105 miles an hour off the bat. When he uses that right center part of the ballpark, he is such a good hitter. And he's been swinging the bat extremely well lately. He's hit safely in now 9 of his last 10 at almost a 450 clip.
His first home run since May 8, and what a swing by Mountcastle.
Santander hitting at 211. He's got 9 homers, has driven in 29, and today is his bobblehead day.
Santander golfs one to right. It's deep. If it's fair, it's gone, and it's long gone. Anthony Santander on his day. He homers, and the Orioles go back-to-back.
Well, why wouldn't you on your bobblehead day? Another 400-foot blast, another 100-mile-an-hour plus. And this is a good sign. He took some really good swings yesterday as well. A couple of hard-hit line drives. This time he gets the ball down in the zone, in that happy left-handed zone, and he demolishes this ball out onto the flag court in right.
1 on, 1 out, and now Ben Rortvedt.
Runner on the move, and the ball hit on the ground. That's going to go through into right field. Palacios will go to third, and the Rays will have men on the corners.
All right, second straight inning. The Rays have first and third 1 out. And here's Caballero.
Ground ball, that's going to go through. Palacios will score. Rortvedt advances to second. Caballero drives in the run. And the Rays on the board to make it 3-1.
Yeah, 5th hit of the game. Great job right here. Caballero getting the slider up in the zone. That's a 2-0 count. So he's just looking for something up in the zone to be able to hammer it. And that's what he does. Hammers it to the pull side, gets a first run across the board for Tampa Bay.
After not allowing a hit in 7 frames against the White Sox, already 5 hits allowed for Bradish here on this Saturday afternoon.
Yandy Diaz, who obviously American League batting champion last year, coming up.
Yandy sends it into right field. Santander is going to have to play this one off the wall. It bounces away from him. Rortvedt's going to score. They're going to send Caballero to the plate. He will score, and all the way to third goes Yandy Diaz. And the Rays answer here in the second. Yandy got that one off the scoreboard in right to drive in 2, and it's a 3-3 ball game.
Huge hit right here from Yandy Diaz. This is a 3rd hit so far of the game already off the slider. Kyle Bradish, and he just goes to right field with it, something he does so well. Go to the opposite field, and then Santander just misplays it.
Jordan Westberg back in the lineup.
Westbrook smokes this. Deep center. Siri is back. He's at the track. He's out of room. Jordan Westbrook, welcome back.
Well, that didn't take long. And apparently that wrist is just fine on the pitch up in the zone. He has been so good for the Orioles all season long. Right back in the lineup. First at bat, gets a fastball up in the zone. and knows exactly what to do with it. His team is really and truly just relentless when they come at you.
Aranda to begin.
A high chop, that's going to be foul. You know, Aranda didn't know where that ball went.
I think it might have been a swing and miss, and it might have bounced over the backstop.
Let's take a look.
A little breaking ball right here. Hits the plate.
He missed it. Yeah, and took off. So it is. That's a strikeout, and he reaches on the inability to establish a putout on that strikeout.
On to second on the play goes Jonathan Aranda.
Jose Siri in the batter's box. He drives it into right for a base hit. Here comes Aranda around third. Throw's going to come through, and it is not in time. Aranda beat the play, and the game is tied again. So Aranda scores from second on Siri's opposite field base hit.
How about this for an answer from the Tampa Bay Rays? You got sinking fastball, stays up in the zone, belt high. Jose Siri driving it to the right side. Nice little line drive swing. He stayed compact, able to barrel it up, ties the game up, not at a 4.
And a 4-pitch walk right there. The first pitch strike, and Fairchild's getting a little conversation from the Rays dugout, and boy, you can't blame him. Oh, now Cash has been ejected, and he said that ball was up, and there's no question it was up.
Cash has a right to argue right here. I mean, the frustration, of course, would be boiling over if you're the manager. You're seeing these calls being made.
High ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Back-to-back walks with 2 out after the single by Siri.
Bradish looks frustrated. He looks like he doesn't have his full command.
And that is upstairs, and that's going to force home a run. Siri will come down the line from third to cross the plate. 3 consecutive walks now, and the Rays have taken a 5-4 lead.
And here comes Brandon Hyde to make the move. So a tough Saturday in the office for Kyle Bradish. 1 away, and Mountcastle and Santander stay put.
So here comes Jordan Westberg, who hopped back into the lineup without missing a beat.
Ground ball up the middle, and no one can get it. And a run will score as Mountcastle chugs home. And we're tied again.
Westberg comes through again. Now his 13th multi-RBI game as he drives one in with a homer, and this time he gets the ball up in the zone. That little slider spinning up at the top of the zone. I'm sure he would have loved to drive that ball in the gap, but he gets enough of it to get it up the middle. Caballero makes a great effort off the tip of the glove, off the tip of Lau's glove too, I believe.
Santander with a go-ahead run now at third. Kyle Stowers, the hitter.
Ripped into right field. That's down for a base hit. Santander can walk home. Westberg will get the red light at third. It's an RBI double for Stowers.
He is swinging the bat really, really well. You can see the confidence growing every single day he gets in that lineup. And then finally gets one he can get as a four-seamer, just almost middle in, letter high, short and quick to the ball, 106 miles an hour off the bat.
O's aren't done yet. 1 out, runners on at second and third.
Mateo the batter to center field. Siri, he's under it. Westberg's going to tag. Siri makes the grab. The throw goes into third base, and another run will score. Sacrifice fly by Jorge Mateo.
The Orioles offense just continues to put runs on the board today. O'Hearn gets a base hit right up the middle.
Mountcastle has been on base twice, including a 2-run shot in the first, his 7th of the year. Mountcastle to center. Siri is back. He's at the wall, and that baby's gone. Mountcastle does it again.
A 2-homer game for Ryan Mountcastle. Little doubt in our mind about that one. It was soaring through the air to the 410 mark in front of the bullpen and gone. Number 7 earlier. Number 8 is a 2-run shot, and the Orioles have a 9-5 lead.
Already the Orioles' second 4-home run game this season.
After Kyle Bradish went just 2 2/3, the Orioles' pen went the final 6 1/3 innings. They don't allow any runs, and they give up only 3 hits while striking out 7 batters. Another great work by that group. And they're 2 out now on the top of the 9th. Aiken and the O's need just 1 more.
The 2-2. He struck him out. And that's your ball game. Another day and another Orioles win. And the 19th straight series without a series loss for the Orioles against their division rivals. 14-0-5. A ridiculous streak by Baltimore.